Hey everybody, I'm Andy the Kenworth Guy. Thanks so much for coming by the channel today. Today I have a beautiful W900L to show you guys. Big thank you to Brad from Gundy's Transport for purchasing this brand new W900L. Let's get into it. All right. Fall is in the air. It is turning from summer to fall. We're going from green to orange, but we still got this green machine here. Look at this. This is a beautiful truck. It's 2025 Kenworth. Oh, and look who came out for the video. Hello, sunshine. We got this beautiful W900L. Big thank you to Brad for purchasing this truck. He's actually sitting in our showroom right now waiting to drive this beauty home, and just want to get a video of it before we say goodbye. But before we get into the truck, I just want to thank the sponsor of this truck build. Big thank you to Darcy at Class 8 Manufacturing, Class 8 fenders. You can see the little figure 8 there. Class 8 makes a bunch of fenders, truck accessories, and you can check them out. I'll put their website up. They have some great products. They have poly, they have stainless, they have lots to choose from, and great people, great product. So thank you so much, Darcy, for partnering on this build, and it turned out fantastic. So yeah, Class 8 fenders, check them out. Okay, so looking at this build, this is a 2025 W900 long hood, W9L as it's called. We have a few things that were customized on it at our shop, and he also had House of Chrome do some work for him as well. Starting up front here, we have this Magnum 4-post bumper. So this is a big heavy-duty Texas bumper. We have the turn signal and clearance lights in the corners there, and it has the quick release slam lock, which is right in behind there. I ordered it with the 7 grill bars across on the grill, and then there's that beauty Kenworth bug standing proud right up front. A couple things that were just customized, like literally 10 minutes ago. These were put on by Hayden in our showroom, or in the front lot, and JW speakers in the low beams. We put on some moons and nut covers. I actually helped put those on, so I'm not a technician, but I can get the work done. Hardly. Anyway, so yeah, we got moons and nut covers sitting on a 13.2 front axle. It's a wide track, so you get better turning radius. As far as the color, this is a Kelly green. I wish the sun would show up right now, but it's just hiding behind the cloud right there. We will get sun here shortly, and I'll show you guys that color in the metal flake that it has, but it's just a really nice emerald green, just really classy. We did the closure panel here. It comes in chrome or stainless polished, which is required when you order a 86-inch studio sleeper. You have to get that. This panel here is optional, but we did the full chrome package, and we chromed out the back end here. So we got the polished aluminum battery box. We have the natural finish on the fuel tanks because when Brad gets this truck home, he's going to vinyl wrap them, is what he wants to do on his own. As far as underneath the bunk here, we have the cab and sleeper panels. These are from Shift Products. So there is an option to put lights or no lights. So these are just the stainless panels, no lights integrated into them. So that's kind of running all the way around the back there. And those always look really sharp. I like how they kind of follow the lines of the factory lines. Looks good. So this is the 86-inch studio sleeper. You can tell by that big giant window up top there. Also the fact that it says studio sleeper. This is a 280-inch wheelbase on this truck. So it's sitting long and tall. Down the back here, we have a whole bundle of wires here. These are all bundled up. We ordered these from the factory so that customer can install their own underglow or work lights. And we ordered it with no lights in the back of the bunk. So just gives them some options to put lights where they want. So that's something that we can do. With the longer wheelbase, you have to get these mid-frame marker lights. Those will be coming off eventually. Just he wanted to do it on his own. We have the large def tank here with the polished cover, nice and shiny. New Way air ride suspension on here, and it's sitting on 46,000 pound rear axles. And then there's that New Way suspension. Like I said earlier, we got the Class 8. These are the deep drop fenders here, the half fenders with the paddle mounts up front. And thank you again to Darcy for sponsoring this build. Turned out really, really cool. Love it. We got the high polish rims on here, so front and back all around, those are the high polish. You do have to repolish them by hand after, but they do get that brightest, shiniest finish right out of the gate. So they look really, really good. This truck is ordered with a fixed fifth wheel. Just customer really knows where to place their fifth wheel based on their application, so you can save some cost and some weight in building the truck by specifying exactly where it needs to go. So that is something that we can do. As far as the rear end here, like I said, it's got 46s. I can't recall the ratio offhand. I think it's 391s if I'm not mistaken. I'll just try to verify that here later on. With this suspension, you can get an air suspension dump or an overinflate, and this does have the overinflate, so you can kind of jack up the back end if you need to put chains on or something along those lines. So let's go around the other side here. Just kind of go the long way. Don't feel like getting any burrs or wood ticks on my pants here. So we got the DPF box here on this side. This is polished as well, so nice shine on it. We got an additional 150-gallon fuel tank on this side, so those are nicely evenly spaced. Straps are spaced nice and evenly as well, so it turned out really good as far as I'm concerned. And then, yeah, not much else on this side here. So let me just take a minute. We'll open up the hood. I'll show you what's underneath there. On this side here, before we do, I'll show you here, this is an option that we can provide. This is aftermarket. This is just a cabin filter, just to air going into the air conditioning unit, the HVAC. You can kind of have a pre-filter on that, and that's just an easy 4 number 3 Phillips head and screw it on and you're done. So very simple. Nice and easy to open, which is helpful. A lot of times when you have the bolts, gets to be a pain in the rear to check your oil and open the hood and whatnot, but that slam latch does make it very easy. You can see the wiring job that we did here at the shop. Gerald did a really good job. He worked on this all day yesterday, wiring in these lights to the factory harnesses. Just had to, it's just really nicely done. Perfect. Gotta love it. As far as the engine, we have the 565 1850 torque Cummins X15 underneath here, and we have the Davco 382 fuel water separator. It's heated. There are the hood hinge reinforcements for the hood, and then we have the heavy duty hood reinforcement down below as well. Actually, we don't. I think we ordered this one without. As far as up here, we got your washer fluid, we got your power steering. Yeah, so we got power steering down there with your filter. We got your washer fluid, engine oil check. We got your fuel filter right there. Let's go around the other side for a second. So over here we got your accessories, aftermarket installed Webasto heater. As far as the brakes on this truck, we have drum brakes on this truck all the way around, and we got your turbo right over there. So that's a little bit underneath the hood. Let me show you the beauty of the interior on this truck. It's just stunning. Love it. Take the shoes off, of course. Don't want to get the floor nice and dirty. Keep it nice and clean. So inside this truck we have the leather seats. So these are the Premium Plus seats with the heat control right there. You have the additional lumbar supports. We did carpet all throughout the cab, and thank you to Rob at Big Truck Detail for doing a beautiful job of detailing and getting this truck ready to roll. Looks great. Just, it's awesome working here with such great partners in the business, from guys like Darcy at Class 8 to the guys at Shift, House of Chrome, Big Truck Detail, and obviously our shop and all the techs that we have here. Just a great team to be working with, and great partners in the industry. So I am blessed, and I want to thank all of the people that are involved with the builds that I put out there. It's great working with everybody. So everybody's great for the most part. Darcy, you are kind of a maybe. Just kidding, just kidding. All right, so we got diamond VIT interior, of course, inside. So you got the diamond stitching on the door pad, all along the roof line, and then all into the sleeper, which we'll get into that in a second. We did the rubber steering wheel. I believe he's going to be changing that out to an aftermarket wheel. 18-speed manual transmission, which we can still get. You can no longer get an automatic in a W900. It's been that way for a little while, but just in case anybody was watching and wondering that, you cannot get an automatic in a W900 anymore. So as far as down here, we got your ignition, we got the work lights. These are the spare switches off of those wires that we had. One is actually for the spare, one is for the lights on the side of the bunk. Interior lights, your bunk light, and engine fan right there, and then air traction control. There's your speedometer and tach. There is the full gauge package all the way across, and then the full switches as well. We got your full lockups, air suspension dump, cruise, your jakes, your hazards, a couple auxiliary light switches, which would be for air cleaners right there, and then wiring underneath for under cab air cleaner, under cab lights if you wanted. PTO switch, your DPF regen as well. Up above here we have your headlights, clearance lights, and your trailer marker lights. And there's the radio, of course. The passenger seat, we have the vinyl seat, which you know, looks very much the same as the leather here, but Brad replaces trucks every several years, so no need to spend money on a leather seat when it's not going. This one isn't going to be worn out. So just little things that you can do to spec the truck a little bit more cost effectively. As far as the visor, I forgot to mention here outside, this is a heavy duty big visor. I don't know the exact size because I didn't order it, but it is from RLK, I believe. And the boys at House of Chrome installed that for them. So really nice job. I like that pad kind of in the middle there just for the support. And then you can have that full windshield with the better visibility without that bar kind of up the middle. So there is the Webasto control unit right up there. We got the CB over there. Let me go into the bunk here and I'll show you guys around really quick. All right, so in the bunk here, you can order this. This is an unpublished option, something that is not in the normal build to get an upper shelf, because this comes standard with a upper bunk with a couch. You can option this here, it is published, but this here is a little bit of extra footwork to get the upper shelf. So there you go, that's a neat option to get. And then it comes standard with this shelf on the back wall. We have the curtains over top of the windows that are on both sides, and then here are the unit controls on the back here for the lights, the fridge, the AC. There's the S part from the factory, and then speaker volume along with your headphones if you wanted to run headphones off of the truck radio. There is a cup holder. We have additional storage over here. This is a little cabinet and a couple of drawers down below. Now with the 86-inch Studio Sleeper, you do get this additional cabinet closet here. So this side here has a little shelf up top, and then a little hanger so you can get some long jackets or long pants or something if you want to hang everything up without it getting all bunched up. So you got some room in there to do that. This side here has the two shelves, so you got the upper shelf and then the lower shelf, and then you have a lower cabinet hanger down below as well. We've got the fridge down below there, and then an additional right here with the flip down table. I always love this old school fan, which I'm a fan of this fan. I'm a fan of the fan. Anyways, this here just gives a little bit more air flow. Reason why I'm a fan of it is because it reminds me of the day that my dad owned Kenworth trucks, and there was that little fan in the back bunk of his like 1980 something Kenworth. I can't remember which year he had off the top of my head here, but I remember those old fans that were in the trucks, and just kind of it's a bit nostalgic for me, so that's why I'm a fan. Okay, don't bug me. We got your cigarette lighter, we got ashtray, and a couple of power outlets there. So there you have it. There you have it. All right, so there you have it. Thank you so much for watching this week's video. It's great having you along for the ride, the tour, the whatever you want to call these videos, walk around. Thank you so much for watching. Hey, if you are new to the channel and you want to subscribe, I invite you to do that. Just please click on that subscribe button. That helps me achieve some goals that I have in my life, and I'd love to keep growing this channel. So that's a goal of mine. So thank you so much for watching. And hey, if you know a friend that's into Kenworth trucks, invite them to watch this channel and watch my videos too. So if you also are interested, look at me talk, if you are interested in getting your own Kenworth truck, you can click onto my website up here, thekenworthguy.com. On there is a list of ways to get a hold of me, along with links to our inventory that I have access to. And I'd love to custom order and build a truck with you if you're in the market to do that. Just give me the opportunity and I'll do my best for you. So that is a little bit about this truck, and that's a little bit about me. So I think we're done. So thank you so much for watching. As always, have yourself the world's best day.